Hi, so my name's Jonathan Cook. I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco, California, and standing right here in middle of Rome, in the middle of Maker Faire Rome 2014. Many people probably are wondering, why am I here? Well, I'm here because I love Arduino stuff and have been playing around with Arduino projects for years, and finally had some time a few months ago to really sit down and prototype out a project. I've really been interested in a lot of wearable technology, as you know, stuff has really been kind of exploding the past couple of years. And I decided to build my own little kind of open source Arduino-based watch that can do a lot of things that your average kind of smartwatch can do. And built it, and there happened to be an Arduino Go to Rome Maker Faire competition. Sent my project in, website, et cetera, and all of a sudden I got this email saying that I was being sent to Rome. The experience here is just amazing. Everything from the city of Rome itself, which is just an awesome place to be, especially as a non-native Italian at all. To come here and just explore the experience is awesome. And then coming to actual Maker Faire, so there's really juxtaposition of what I would say was the heart. I mean, we think of like all of the original makers that came from this area, and then to be in front of Maker Faire and surrounded by a different culture doing the same basic ideas of let's create, let's make, from the educational to the really creative music bands to simple little projects trying to help people learn how to program. It's amazing, and it's really kind of this interesting sense of being in a foreign country, but then all of this familiarity. I had been to Bay Area Maker Faire a few times, and was definitely keeping in the back of my head differences. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. I didn't know if it was going to be a small venue or a larger one, or what sort of projects. And first, I came here and was just kind of blown away by the size. That there's just lots of little projects hidden in every little alley, every little nook and cranny of this beautiful building that's behind me. What really stood out to me as a big difference is that the more I talk to people, there's definitely a natural assumption that everything here is open source, which is just, for me as a fan of open source projects, it's really great that there's just that general expectation that it will all be open source and I want to make it too, which was really exciting. Obviously the Bay Area has that as well, but I felt that even more out here. There's a real drive for that open source, we make this for each other, share and share alike sort of mentality. Another thing that really just in general has stood out to me is a lot of the kind of different crafts that are represented here. When in one of the areas underneath, back inside the building, there's a large fashion section. Obviously there was a fashion show that took place here with lots of blinky light up dresses on Thursday night, but there's a whole section of people 3D printing jewelry that fashion element that obviously Italy has is really kind of playing in. And I really like that overlap of the juxtaposition between art and the engineering side. If you can make it to Maker Faire Rome, absolutely do it. It's a great experience that it's amazing to see. Living in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley, it's very easy to think that, oh, it's just this little area of the world that's really big into making things and having all these creative engineers coming up with crazy ideas. Then I come here and I'm like, no, this is worldwide. This is not just some little island that we're floating on out in San Francisco. So absolutely, it's awesome to see this kind of spreading like wildfire as makers across the world are finding their niche and finding a way to flourish.